Ago, Channel Pitch was born. And since then, we have heard from 70 vendors. And almost 90% of those were security vendors. And so, if you invested with any of those, or you did demos with those companies, or perhaps you'll do that as a result of today's channel pitch, you're probably looking at a way to better secure your clients and reduce your own risk. And that's awesome. You're going to see some great tech today also. But you may have this nagging feeling in the back of your mind and a nagging question: how am I going to convince my clients and my prospects to buy something else? Well, that is the question that I answer every single day for my clients, because MSP Sales Revolution is a coaching and consulting service for MSPs who are serious about growth and serious about cybersecurity. So if you need a better sales process, then I am here to help. Now, the types of things that I hear in the channel, it has been this way for years, is I am almost relying exclusively on referrals. I don't have a very well documented process for sales, if I have a process at all. And I'm seeing slower than I expect as far as my sales growth. And I feel like I'm built for something more. Well, I am Jennifer Bleem. I'm the Cybersecurity Sherpa, and I help MSP business owners and salespeople unlock their sales genius and increase their confidence so that they can build a thriving company. Now, as Kevin said, you have probably seen me around, maybe with my husband's MSP, or working alongside Robin Robbins with her Rapid Implementation Workshops and Accelerators Club, or perhaps when I was with Carver Security while we got acquired by Continuum, maybe on some podcasts or read some of my blogs. But if I'm new to you, the one thing that I want you to know is that I love all things related to sales. From being a Pikaite for about a year and a half to traveling out to Bakersfield for their sales lab and hiding in the bathroom from Alex Rogers because he's super intimidating, taking Sandler sales coaching for about a year and a half. I've even studied underneath Keenan's leadership. Keenan has written a great training about gap selling. And the one thing that I love is taking all of that knowledge and sharing it with the MSP community. In fact, Nigel Moore, who started the Tech Tribe, challenged me about a year ago to publish a book. And in March, I actually hit the bestsellers list. And it's a very easy read. It's called Simplified Cybersecurity Sales for MSPs. And if you are just getting started in the industry, or if you're not at the top 1 or 2% of our industry, then go get a copy of this book. It's under $5. It gives away all of my secrets, all of my formulas. But if you are in that top 1 or 2%, or you're looking for the Disney Fast Pass, then you may want to take a look at my SMART mentorship. Now, SMART is an acronym. It's not the SMART that you're thinking of when you think of SMART goals. SMART for my mentorship is all around sales, marketing, accountability, making sure that you are selling the right revenue at the right profit margins. And then T is time to work on your business and elevate yourself to whatever success looks like for you, which could be becoming a CEO and moving yourself more out of technical role or management pieces. It also could mean shifting to only working a day or two every month. All of that relies on your command of your calendar and how you handle time. Now, if you are looking for a repeatable, practical marketing process, or maybe a documented MSP sales process, or a mentor who is going to walk beside you, not someone who's going to berate you or force you to fit into their box, then this may be a fit for you. And by the way, if you go into my breakout session, I'm going to give you a copy of my sales process. Everybody will get that. Now, this is where you would expect me to stop and talk about the hundreds of thousands of MSPs partners that I have across the globe. And while I have partners around the globe, I have actually chosen to prioritize customer success over customer acquisition. And what that means for you is that you will not be stuck in a room with a couple of hundred MSPs and hardly have a chance to get your question answered. In fact, you have a dedicated Slack channel where you can get quick answers so that you don't get stuck and you can execute as quickly as you desire. Of course, we have marketing training and we have sales training. We do weekly training events. They're all recorded. Of course, you have access to all of that. But you're probably wondering, does this actually work? Well, I'll let Steve Pressman tell you. Steve Pressman is one of my longtime clients, and he Slacked me just a couple of weeks ago and said, what do I do with all of these leads? And I got to tell you, that is music to my ears because we have put a great marketing system in place. And that is what I call a good challenge. Too many leads, and we need a new process that we've never needed before. How awesome is that? So, why should we talk today or possibly next week? Well, I just promised my coach last week that I am going to be raising my rates in the fall to somewhere between $3,500 a month to $4,000 per month. And I'm even flirting with a 1-year commitment. But that is not what I have today. Today, it is a 90-day pilot. That's it. At the end of 90 days, we're going to know whether or not we should work together longer term or not. And to sweeten the pot, I am giving you a 100% satisfaction guarantee. What this means is that we will work together intimately for a full month, at which point you will know if we can make changes in your business or not, or if I'm going to get on your nerves. And if that is the case, I will give you 100% of your money back. So if that sounds intriguing to you, I'd like to invite you to hop on a strategy session with me. We're going to spend about 45 minutes to an hour plotting out exactly what you want to do. There is my chime telling me I have 45 seconds left. Exactly what may be holding you back, what pieces of the puzzle you need to put in place. You can execute on your own, or you can ask me how we can work together. So what kind of a salesperson would I be if I did not offer obscene value up front? So I would like to invite you to join me in my breakout session where I'm going to give you my sales process blueprint. I'm going to do a live training very quickly on the 3 lies that you have been sold about selling cyber. I'm going to share with you a video from my event this past June. It's the Jerry Maguire video that you may have seen people talking about. Show me the money. And then we're going to wrap up with an Ask Me Anything. Ask me anything about your sales pipeline, diffusing sales objections, how to solve your lead gen issue. So join me in my breakout room. And if you'd like to schedule a strategy session, go to mspsalesrevolution.com/smart.